Hello everyone, how are you all today? Today we're going to do a little something different than our standard flows. We're going to be looking at taking a breath, taking a slow flow today and seeing what it is that is happening in our body at this moment and how it is that we can maybe take this opportunity to sense the feelings in the body and to sense the feelings in the mind. So what you might want is either a bolster or some cushions, and we're going to lie back and connect into our breath. If you're tight in that chest, you may want some more cushions or some yoga bricks to go under the arms. And maybe if you've got an eye pillow or even just something to cover those eyes, it could be a scarf, it could be a t-shirt, some clean socks lying about, whatever works for you. So we'll set ourselves up. We'll take that bolster or those cushions and place that down towards the lower third of the mat. We can shuffle the seat down towards that bolster and bring the knees over the bolster or the cushions. So you could just have a couple of cushions under each knee as your alternative. And if it feels right for you, you could come all the way back. So lowering yourself down onto the mat. Taking a big breath in here. And it may feel right for you to have your arms out by your side. You can also take this opportunity to open that chest a little bit. So depending how tight your chest and arms are, you might want blocks or cushions to the side. You could have the hands down by the side to start with. And if it feels right, you could bring the fingers so they're reaching for the sky. And then maybe those hands can come back. My chest is quite open, so I'm able to bring the back of my hands all the way down onto the floor. Not everybody can do that, and it may be that you prefer to have the back of those arms resting on cushions or resting on bricks. And just take a moment here to see if there's anything that you want to adjust. So I want to bring the bolster slightly closer towards my seat so that my knees are in a more comfortable position there. Now that I'm settled, it would be nice to then pop an eye pillow over those eyes to reduce those senses a little bit and get comfortable here. So just take a moment to ready yourself and whatever it is that feels right for your body for today, and see if you can just really relax into the space that you are. If you're not comfortable in that lying down position, you could always have the bolster underneath the seat and be seated here, or you could be kneeling with the bolster underneath the seat and between the thighs. Just taking any position that makes you feel comfortable in this space. So taking a moment then to settle yourself, breathe deeply into your body. You might want to bring the hands onto the belly and on the heart for just a moment here to check that breath. See if you can feel that breath with the chest rising on the inhale and the chest falling on the exhale. Maybe you can deepen that breath in through the nose, throat, lungs and belly, feeling that belly rise. And on the exhale, belly, lungs, throat and nose. Taking a few of those breaths and seeing if you notice any changes in your body. If the hands are on the belly and the chest, if it feels right for you, you could bring those down to the sides now, or maybe opening those arms into our cactus, letting the fingers be pointing backwards. Taking whatever option feels right for your body. And there's no right or wrong, it's purely what is right for you in this moment as we check in to our body. And as you continue to breathe into your body, See if you can notice the temperature of the air as it comes in through the nose, throat, lungs and belly. Belly, lungs, throat and nose. See if there's a difference in the temperature as it leaves the body, creating that awareness on these small things that are happening in our body every day, every second. And on the exhale, see if you can soften further, connecting more of the body into the mat. Maybe those knees can soften. More of the feet might connect into the mat. Maybe it's the side of the ankles. Can those hips soften? Maybe taking any pressure, any activation out of the pelvis and just letting that soften, feeling heavy on the mat. Bringing more of the lower back onto the mat. Maybe feeling more of the side of the body connecting in. As you exhale, you're releasing, increasing the surface area of your body, that connection into the mat. On the next exhale, see if you can really soften the chest. Bring the head of the shoulders back. Maybe feeling more of the shoulder blades and the upper back on the mat. Maybe those arms can relax a little bit more as a result. And maybe those hands will soften, fingers soften. Relaxing those elbows. See if you can soften the neck. If you're holding that jaw, try to let that gently soften. Think about the tongue lifting to the roof of the mouth. And softening. Maybe observe if there's any fluttering of the eyes here. Being curious about what it is that is happening around you. Soften those eyes. Letting that head fall back. Maybe the head wants to roll to one side a little bit. Is it more comfortable to have a bit of a lean in your neck, letting go in that body? And now feeling yourself connected further into the mat, supported by whatever it is that is below you, grounding yourself into this space. And as we've now softened in that body, created awareness of that breath, see if you can continue to focus on softening with each exhale. And take that moment to observe what the other feelings and sensations are within your body. There could be all sorts of things that are going on. There may be a little bit of tension in some spaces. There may be a pulsing in one area. Maybe you can feel some anxiety potentially in the belly. Sense what's happening in that heart space. Has that beat of your body slowed as you've connected that breath and softened, allowing us to step into our parasympathetic nervous system, our calmer state of being. or potentially this makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. If you are feeling that discomfort in the space, do whatever you need to create more comfort for your body. Maybe it's opening the eyes more. Maybe it's having the hands in contact with your body, connecting to yourself. Could be any variety of things. Do what is right for you. Just feeling that breath within your body and seeing as you breathe, how does your body respond to that movement? What is it that moves? Where do you feel that energy going within your body? Depending on how you're sitting or how you're lying, you might be able to feel the chest and the arms move with that breath. Maybe you can feel your pelvis move. And again, depending on the depth of your breath, you may feel those knees rise and fall. Slow, small movements. But can we create that awareness of that breath in your body? It's our life force. And as you focus further on that, can you maybe even feel the breath traveling further down the body? Focusing on taking that big deep breath in, and really maybe focusing on imagining that breath traveling down from the hips to the knees. And letting that go. On the next breath in, can you imagine that breath traveling further from the hips to the knees, all the way down to the ankles and the feet, fueling your movement, fueling your body. And then see what the sensation is in the upper half of your body, breathing in. What is the sensation in your shoulders, maybe into those elbows and those hands? Can you feel the fingers softening that little bit more? Just about creating awareness and observations of how your body is moving, how your breath travels through your body. Maybe now you can feel yourself even further connected into that mat. Feeling heavier in this space. Letting go. However, also connecting. How we can have those two things happening at once. And see if maybe you can dedicate a little bit of time later in your day to repeat this, to tune into your body, knowing that you can do this at any time, in any place. All you need to do is try to close those eyes down. You could be seated, or you could be lying back here. And now noting how it is that you feel in this body, in this moment, this vessel of yours. And see if there is something that you want to hold on to take with you as you step off the mat and into the rest of your day. What is that key piece that you want to take from these minutes that we have spent together? And what will that mean for you as you move through your day? Locking that into your mind, taking a big breath in, maybe the hands on the belly, the hands on the heart again. And a big exhale, feeling the belly button come back towards the spine. Big breath in again, feeling that belly button rise as you breathe deeply into your body. And another big exhale, maybe sighing it out. Biggest breath in so far, really feeling the belly, feeling the space from the hips to the ribs. And a big exhale. From here, you're more than welcome to stay where you are. Or you may want to slowly wiggle those fingers and toes, bringing a small amount of energy back into your body. Maybe making circles with the wrists and the ankles. If it feels right for you, bringing the knees into the chest and giving yourself a little squeeze. Then pushing yourself up to a seated position in whatever way feels right for your body. Bringing the hands together at the heart space. Bowing that head. Thanking yourself for creating time for your mind and for your body in this day. And thank you from me for joining this practice today. I hope you have a beautiful day.